right, good evening. We are live. We just finished Nvidia earnings, and man, what a doozy. For those of you that are out there that trade stocks, that trade options, that buy crypto, we have people on this channel. We don't have a lot of followers yet, but for those of you that are here, family, friends, countrymen, lend me your ear. Hey, at this level in the market, um, a lot of people, and I know me personally, I was saying that, the best way to trade earnings is to wait until the earnings have finalized and then to get in afterwards. Sometimes that's the easiest way to do things, but we want to do it the way that we want to do it. So sometimes we have to just learn. And if you look here at the chart, NVIDIA finished today during regular trading hours at 125.61. And then the after hours, um, man, we're down to 17, getting ready, 117, getting ready to break 117, possibly back into the 16s. We wicked all the way down to 1510 was the low of the day. And so I'm looking in the extended hours, actually trading on the 9 hour. So what you want to be aware of, you definitely want to keep your eye on NVIDIA. I'm using cheat code, so it gives me buy signals and sell signals. We went into the day on a strong buy. The earnings came out. The earnings were good. The revenue was good. And then things just broke down. So it just very weird the way that happened. But, with earnings, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, even after good information and good data and everything was good. So we already, if you look, let me see if I can go to the daily chart, and I want to show you what's happening. There's a gap. This gap here at 112 down to 109 is still in play. And there was another gap now. You see that line? That's where we actually are. This gap from 118 down to 116.18 is in play now. Should we continue to push down tonight, overnight, overseas, or wherever they're going to be trading this at? The Asian market opens at 11 p.m. So be aware of that. And so literally we have been range trading. And then after those earnings came out, we're no longer in a range anymore. We're literally breaking down. So we went out of that range on the 9 hour and boom. We're actually we broke the 100 and the 50, and we're right here at the 200. The 200-day moving average on the 9 hour is in play because to get into that gap, we have to break the 200. That's on the 9 hour. Now, if we look on the daily, we're still way above that, but at the same time, it's right there. So just be aware of that, because anytime we're above the 200, if you look on the daily, we were above the 50, above the 100, and then the 200-day moving average was down here at 87. So on the daily, I think we're good. Everything will readjust tomorrow. But if you were in short-term calls, those contracts are not going to be any good. If you were in, let me look at the 1 hour. See how we broke down? We literally bounced right off of TP4. Bounced off of TP4, and we're just playing around on that level. But by morning, we literally can feel this gap down to 9, and I think, and bounce. And pullbacks are healthy, but if you're in long-term leaps, you're still good. I was up in some leaps like 250% or so. So I think those will probably be down now, maybe to, I don't know, maybe 150% on that drop, because that was a pretty decent drop that we experienced. After hours, we're down another $8. So yeah, we're looking 8, 9, like $11 drop or so on today. So this is a place where if the market continues to go down, look for a bottom. On NVIDIA, you want to look at those leaps, the 250s, the 280s, the 200s, and look out to January, because the market is going to bounce. what you want to remember is that we're in an election year and the market's only going to drop so far. So this is a good place to average in on your shares. This is a good place to look for leaps out to 2025 and 2026. So don't get scared. And then if you're in stocks, don't go and sell all your stocks. I wouldn't. I mean, I have Nvidia and we've had some since like 2021. I'm looking to hold that until 2040. So average down, and I think you'll be good. Not financial advice, not me telling you what to do with your portfolio, but you have to make your own decisions. But if you're looking for some good plays right now, everything has some nice pullbacks. Let me look over at my watch list. Tesla had a good pullback. We're right at the point of breaking 200. Below 200, hey, you want to buy when everything is red and you want to ride it back up because you see where it just was and where it could go back to. We wicked out of 211 on today and came all the way down to the 200 level. Also, the play of the day was SMCI. Man, SMCI today dropped over $100. Let me see, 104 during the regular hours, and then after hours, I think it went down another $31. SMCI is headed to the dirt. So set your alerts if you're trading these tech stocks, these tech ETFs. Be aware of their earnings. Be aware, do your research. Look into the companies. Look into the CEOs. You can see here that we way under the 200 on the hour. Let me look on the 9-hour. Man, look at that chart. That thing just dropped. That's a bear if I've ever seen one. And down here, we have another gap to fill on SMCI. We could very well hit that in the morning if we continue this downward trajectory. The gap starts at 348 all the way down to 327 or so. But check it out. Be aware of what's going on. I'm long-term in Palantir. It pulled back. We were in up to the 32s, pushing, getting ready to head towards 30. Well, we actually wicked at 33, but we're getting a pullback. So if you didn't have a position, you want to establish a position. We're above the 200-day moving average. That's that big pink line. I made it pink so I can see it better. We're above the 50. We're coming right to the 50. The 100 is the red, the moving averages. And I think we'll get a bounce. We will see. The market keeps coming down. We might break the 200, come to the 100 and maybe bounce. But I don't expect it to go too low. But you never know. So just stay aware of what's going on. Also, I've been trading Starbucks for the last few years. Done really well with it. Starbucks is looking good. We wicked up. We got a lot of buying here when one of those guys established a big position here recently, and we're still going higher. So that's looking good. JPM is looking good. Just keep your eyes open, keep your ears peeled, keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open for what's going on in the market. Apple still looking strong. It just pulled back a couple of dollars. It was at 128, didn't pull back that much. So if you're looking for some good buys right now, Apple is a good buy. Not financial advice. You have to make your own decisions, but that's a good one at this point. Starbucks is a good one. And then also, if you haven't done so, the foundation of your portfolio should be ETFs. VTO, VTI, excuse me, has pulled back. Not much, but it did pull back. VTI, VOO, those are really good ETFs that you can get in. And over time, you basically are mirroring on VOO, the S&P 500. On VTI, the entire stock market. It's the Walmart of stocks. You got everything in there. So remember that. Also, keep your eye on Nike. It's making a rebound. Keep your eye on oil with what's going on with the war. But I just wanted to come on and let you know, man, prime example of what not to do with earnings, not to go too heavy on these plays, because we honestly just don't know what they're going to do. It seems like manipulation. It seems like, and the market is closed now. It's at 8 p.m. But it seems like, you know, something just does not look right. And so when things don't look right, we have to be aware of that, and we have to pay attention and just handle business. And remember, no one's going to take care of your money in your portfolio like you will. Stay aware, stay alert, average in, use your stop loss, average out, scale up, scale in, scale out, take care of your finances. Let's make this money. We got 1 quarter left in this year. Go long if you can on good plays. Make sure that you're not only doing options and shares, but you're also trading long term also for the future. God bless you guys and take care. And I'll hit you back with another video on tomorrow. We'll see what happens in the morning with Nvda. I'm expecting a bounce. I'm not expecting it to fill in this gap, but you just never know. We'll come back and we'll see what happens in the morning. All right, guys, take care. Have a good evening, and I will talk with you later.